Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Hicks coming at you here. It's Thursday night, May the 11th. Look at lines. We'll touch on some stuff for tomorrow, but NFL schedule out, lines out. Some books have lines for the entire season. Good for them. That's what I'm talking about, StreamYard. What's happening here? Terrible. Well, I'm sure soon we're going to. I lost a couple, come back. Well, anyway. So, yes, we have lines, season long. And then back to what I say about look at lines, we do it on Sunday nights for NFL and getting down a week at a time. You could still get down a little bit of money. This far out, let's be honest. I don't bet this far out. August, I'll bet the games. We could get down. We have different places to bet. It's good to go. We'll talk about those in a second. In the chat, we have the little picks for tomorrow. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Picks are up for tomorrow there for the show here, and I got them streaming underneath as well. I'm streaming underneath it well, but we're gonna talk. We'll run down these real fast, and then we'll run through the lines for week one, and then we'll call it a night. So NBA, I'm looking for the Sixers to take care of business here tonight, and more importantly, I thought Harden would have a big game. He's taking the shots, except he's only made 4 of them. So that over 20.5 not looking good. But tomorrow we got the Heat to close it out, -5.5 on the ice. Leafs under 6.5. Major League Baseball action. Tigers +105 here. Tough little matchup. I like Marco. Seattle. Both teams on 7-3 runs. I'm going to take the Tigers. This line, when I looked at it this afternoon, it was a 115. It's come down 10 cents. And you know what? Sign me up for a little Detroit Motor City Kitties +105. The Natties. Gore on the hill +115. Yeah, the Mets. I had the Mets here today. Everybody laying $2. What are you doing, folks? Angels under 8.5. I got a Cleveland team that doesn't hit. I don't care how bad the Angels pitching staff is. Cleveland, we're not getting 8.5. Not happening. Cards over. Wainwright and Paxton. Oh, Big Maple Paxton. This guy fresh off of the IR, possibly. I believe it's first start for the Big Maple there. And listen, I know all about this guy. Came to the Yanks from Seattle. I was like, oh, nice. We got, nice solid. No. Cardinals can hit a bit. And we know Wainwright's going to give up some run. This isn't a vintage Wainwright. This is 43. Roll them out. The little white coats come in, roll them out of the senior housing. Here comes Wainwright in here. Why'd he come back? Lord only knows. Maybe to gift us with overs and to fade him when he's home. And somehow he's favored with his 7 ERA. Again, Paxton's first start. Forget about it. Over the 10. Rockies. Again, I don't love Gomber, but they're playing some good ball. We'll fade the Phillies. Taijuan Walker and his poor start to the season. I hate pointing out bad area, but he's having a poor start. Gomber's not much better. But I'll take a 130 home dog in Major League Baseball action. Let's real fast. We'll hit the comments. Yanks are terrible. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Locking in with the Kings here. Good evening, Aaron. How are you today? Tim Earl's in house. Got to get what? Got to get what? Cash said under first 5 row. Listen, nice under there. I was shocked. I mean, it ended 4-3 on a suicide squeeze. Nobody wants to bet on Toronto hockey anymore. Give me the Leafs. I just like, you know what? I think it's going to be low scoring, so I don't care. Give me the under. Tim Earl says some chicken nuggets. Listen, Denver, got to take it take care of business then. I don't know why you want to play and risk a game 7. I don't get that. Makes zero sense to me. You're the better team. Win. Win. Booker, I mean, the guy's been unconscious. I get it, but the entire series for two playoff rounds, you're gonna hit 65% or whatever the heck he's saying. Toronto wins 3-2. I'll take it. Give me the under there, Groovy. Be happy, Lex, my style. I appreciate it. My style's real style. It is what it is. I bet games. I don't come in and say I'm original guy. I'm a better. I'm a better first handicap, whatever you want to word it. I bet. And win or lose, you get what I get. Can't get upset. Tomorrow Nats. Tomorrow Mets stick. Yes, they do, Tim. I'm sorry. I know you might be throwing out the kind of reverse jinx on the hating on the Mets thing. He'll turn things around. I mentioned the pitching staff. You got some problems. Got some problems. Nobody's hitting right now either. They can't be favored like this. Senga $2. Is that a joke? T Money. See what's going on here, T Money. We're gonna find out. With your son's KD burner account. T Money. I can't believe KD's in here before the game. Groovy waiting for Heim tonight on Rangers Get My Ribbies. You know I like Heim. That's my guy. T Money. You were right about Hardy. He got a whole 13 points. Hey, the guy, he's got 13 points. He took 13 shots though, T Money. I mean, if he made a few of them, we'd have a shot. I missed the beginning. Yeah, well, the beginning of the show froze, so he didn't miss much. Rays getting it done against the Yanks, and Royals over 4 was a push. Yeah, I mean that was just. I thought that game was going to go over. Again, it was a no play for me. You don't 6 games. You don't have to run out and bet them all. Team, what do you think about Ayton sitting out for the Suns? I think it'd be addition by subtraction. Well, what you gonna get? More ball for AD and Booker. I mean, as if they need to take, they're taking 50 shots, 60 shots. Leafs in 7, says Tim. Too money for week watch of the Bills. Let me throw $1 on it. I love that much. I mean, it was a pick. It's 1. It's 2 in spots. I'm going to run through these last couple comments, and then we're going to go to the NFL. Fade the Mets. I went with the Twins. Hey, the Twin one was tough. As I said, Aaron, Ober's been excellent. I don't. People like Padres and Darvish and the whole Padre lineup. I get it, but listen, fade the Mets. You're not going to get any argument from me, especially laying $2. I don't care who they're playing. They can't be favored like that. It's like the Yanks. Listen, I don't mind losing with the A's, getting $2 from a Yankee team. They shouldn't be favored that kind of number. And Twins, Bailey Ober, the guy's been phenomenal. Good grief, man. Good evening. I know what you mean. I have a game in a few minutes. Got to hit a shooter on. It's all right, Katie. I appreciate you coming in. Michael says Marcus Smart over 13.5. Iggy. Mike, like I said, he's the guy. And as much as I said, I want Harden to get that spot. You got Tatum, 1 of 14. For them to be in it, what do you need? Marcus Smart, 20 points, leading the team in scoring. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, look at this game tonight. This is straight up 80s, 90s basketball. I mean, and Harden, again, the guy's 4 of 13 from the floor. What am I going to do? Groovy says, Rangers Valdi tonight, get a win, plus 110. I don't hate it. I mean, it's the A's coming back from a East Coast road trip. Winner, as far as I'm concerned. Jets money line on 9/11 opening day. New York doesn't win it. Well, listen, you got a 9/11's inside job guy quarterback in your team. I don't hate the Jets as a home dog there. I mean, the pick, I'm like, ooh, pick. I didn't like it. I'd rather get 2. We'll get to those lines in a second. FanDuel has it at 2. Caesars has it at 1. Groovy under tomorrow. Cubs Twins matchup. Who do we got? Cubbies and Twinnies tomorrow. Sonny Gray's on the hill, right? And Smiley. I don't hate the under. The Twins win. They don't hit. They don't hit a lot. I can see a game being an under. Cubs are like the Minnesota Twins. Like it says, need the Rangers run line now. Well, is it? I mean, did the game just start? What time is it? What do we got going on in that game? Do we got bases loaded, nobody out or something? You want to crush it in the first inning? What's happening in this game? What's happening in the Ranger game? I got to pull it. No, it's the first inning. What happened? Come on, Mike. Relax. All right, let's get to NFL. I'll keep the scroll going on the bottom for the picks, but here we go. So I got these off of Caesars, Will Hill. I did add some FanDuel lines, a little different on a couple, but uh, it is what it is. Again, these are just opening. I didn't bet anything. We'll talk about it for a little bit. Again, it's look headlines. This is a 15-minute rundown. Lions and I'll tell you what. If 6.5 is a consensus, I'll be leaning towards Detroit because I'm going to take that 6.5 because everybody's going to say Kansas City got to win by touchdowns. Easy. Again, everybody be rushing to this total. Lions revamp. Look at this Lions offense. They were really good last year. They ended the season, beat Green Bay. Look at the wins. I don't know. I don't know if it's that easy on a Thursday night, right? We're going to get the old fade the Super Bowl champion kind of crap. I mean, will I have something? Possibly. I'm not going to say no. You never know. May 11th, we're running them down. Next up. Why the heck? Wow. These are all on scrolls. Are you kidding me? All right. Texans and the Ravens. So Texans +9 versus Baltimore total 45. I gotta be honest with you. I'll take a 9 spot with Houston. I mean, the Ravens laying double digits. I'm not a fan of that. And I'll tell you what I'm a fan of. Under a 45 there for sure. Yes. Titans, a 3.5 and a 43 versus Saints. I'm not. Are we buying the Saints with a new QB? Who's quarterback in Tennessee? What's going on down there? I got to be honest, and I say this all the time: 3.5, 7.5, 2.5, 6.5. New Orleans, right? Don't be fooled. Like, ooh, look at that. They just got a field goal. I got the hook. I don't know. A lot of people, pro guys, professional bettors, be like, what are you talking about? They want that hook. People buy that extra. I don't. I see that, and I just think opposite. I think favorites in wraps 3.5, 7.5, and I think dogs 2.5, 6.5. Like I just think in my head, I hear just the common person who's having fun. They're having fun. They're not going to make money. They want to have fun on a Monday night. Look at that. They just got to win by 3. Cover the 2.5. Just got to win by touchdown. The Saints. San Fran 3-41. FanDuel has us at a 43.5 at Steelers. I'll tell you what. 43.5 looks tasty to me here. Definitely an underplay. San Fran's bringing the defense. Kenny Pickett's second-year quarterback. Who's quarterbacking San Fran? Who's quarterbacking San Fran? Lance. Guys, we're sold on Lance. See how great he was last year? Purdy coming back. The guy couldn't throw the ball. He still can't. Is he throwing the ball yet? It's May. Under. Get that 43.5. And if you don't have multiple shops yet, I don't know what to tell you. This is why you have multiple places to get down on. Panthers +3 versus the Falcons, total 43. FanDuel has us at a 1.5. I posted this on Twitter. This game and another game, we have 3.5s and 1s, Green Bay and the Bears as well. If you're a dog guy, you're running the Caesars to get down on these Will Hill +3s. Green Bay +3 instead of a +1. Bears, or Bears favored by 1. This game to me, I like the Bijan. You got a running back. You took the big tight end last year. You got a quarterback, Ritter. You drafted him, second round last year? I thought he's supposed to be your guy. I'm kind of high on the Falcons here. I don't know about the total. I don't know about that. Listen, 1.5. Although I'm not a lover of home teams not being favored by 3. That's kind of like an old school kind of rule, but we high on rookie quarterback for Panthers. Who's quarterback Panthers? They're gonna throw the guy to the Wolves here? I don't know. Again, it's mid-May. We got time. We got preseason. 2 days. Do we even have 2 days anymore? That hurt people's feelings. Can't have those. Cards 5.5, 40.5 against Washington. I like the skins here. The Commanders, the Commies. What a fitting name, the Washington Commies, because they just ruined a great name they used to have. Take that name. 40.5. Folks, if you didn't know, Kyler Murray, I don't think he's playing. I believe he's out. Maybe the wide receiver will be dealt. You never know. Right? Hopkins, is he on that team still? I don't know. They're trying to trade him. This is a game. I mean, no thank you. This could be a no thank you in September. Bengals 2.5 over the Browns. Boy, why do I think this Bengals line is going to get bet up like a champ? Am I wrong? Let's be honest. Bengals got to win by 3. Raise your hand. How many people are typing Cincy's a lock right here? 2.5. The downtrodden Browns. I'll be looking at Cincy. I'll be looking at Cleveland. Excuse me. Bucks 7, 45.5 versus Mini, 5.5 at FanDuel. Dalvin Cook, I was just reading, could be dealt. I mean, I don't know. Are we buying? Are we buying a Kirk Cousins in Tampa here? Actually, Vikings are home. I'm sorry. 5.5, sure. 7. I don't know. It's one of those things. Would I lay 7 to start? Probably not. Would I lay 5.5? Probably. Jags 3.5 over the Colts. I'm not a Jags. I know people love the Jags. Think they're going to take a big step forward this year. I don't know. I'm not a believer. Although I sure as heck ain't put money on the Colts. I know King D will be upset. I mean, I'm not looking to bet the Colts. I'll tell you what. If I get Gardner Minshew starting, right? Minshew should get denied here. I'll take Indy and Gardner Minshew. Sure. I know it's a 3.5. That'll be gone. Sharps will be on this. Colts with Minshew, established quarterback. Good, bad, or indifferent. How do we think of the guy? The boys. I'm a Cowboy fan. I want to lean to the Giants here, believe it or not. I know how that's responding. I knew OC. I'm not happy with their receiving core. But I didn't like saying that as a Cowboy guy. I mean, my Randy White helmet might jump off the wall and attack me. Packers, this I just mentioned. +3. FanDuel has them +1 versus the Bears. Now, you laying a field goal with Fields here against Love? I mean, Love's been in this system. How long has he been? Where's Rob Franklin? He's our resident cheesehead. 3 years he's been in this system. I don't hate the Packers here +3. No Rodgers. Huge elephant out of the room. All the air's gone. All the bad air. The carbon monoxide's exited the building. Packers +3. Yes, please. Vegas +3 versus Broncos. I like Denver in a bounce back season. Russell to bounce back, the offense to bounce back, the whole team to bounce back. Broncos. I'll lay the 3 here with Denver. Lay the 3. Broncos to get it done over Vegas. No, thank you, Vegas Raiders. Eagles 3.5, 46.5. These odds are straight out of FanDuel. These are not Will Hill Caesar lines. Over the Pediirats. Sorry. I was typing in fast. We were running late here. The world will be on the Eagles. I don't hate it. I think they're going to beat the Patriots. I'm not. I know it. It's Belichick as a dog at home. Bro, Tom Brady's not there. It's not the same team. Not the same team. Take the Eagles. Lay the 3.5. Ladder it up to a touchdown. Eagles by double digits. Miami. Again. FanDuel lines +2, 4 down at the Chargers. Would I rather Chargers lay a 3 than a 2? Yes. How about an over here? Because I don't know how the Chargers are covering the wide receivers. My problem is is Bosa going to club Tua, and Tua's out with a concussion, wiggling on the ground like a worm again. If he gets his bell clocked, his clock rung, whatever you want to say. Another concussion with this defense. I mean, I lean over. I don't know if Tua's finishing the game. Anytime you take Miami, know that he's got a 50-50 shot of getting hit and being knocked out. Rams 4.5, 47.5. Again, FanDuel for both of these cats. Give me Seattle. I'm a Seattle believer. I'm not a Stats Padford with his bad arm. No, thank you. Seattle. They're not sleepless in Seattle anymore. Bills 1 and a 47, a -2, 48.5 FanDuel versus the Jets. I got to say, I'm not a lover. I think the Jets are an under team this year. Everybody's going to bet, oh, it's Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he brings in Randall Cobb, who's 50 in football years, and Alan Lazard. Like, Jets had some young guys, but let's bring in a bunch of guys that we couldn't win with when we were all together in Green Bay. But let's come here and mess up the Jets' young team. I'll take the Jets here at home, believe it or not. I'll take the Jets. If I could get some plus money on the Jets, I'll think about it. I don't until I want to see. Last year, Allen stepped back. He took a step back. Daniel Jones took a step forward with his coach. I'm not buying Bills Mafia. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's do some comments and then we'll roll on out into the sunset. Let's see where we at. Attempt to take the Kraken. I know the oversafe play in Vegas. Who knows? What happened? Whoa, Boston just pulled away here. What's going on? Boston's up. That's a loser. All right, Boston up what, 10? What the heck happened here? Oh. All right, I'm a loser. Groove Cats, everybody's making fun of me already. I told my friends to bet the Lions to win their division. I don't know if we got the last laugh. Detroit Lenny will be happy. I don't know if I'm buying the Lions yet. I don't know. I mean, I'd be more Minnesota, but again, I might not have a play in that division. I didn't look at the division odds. I should. I was on a page, but I just want to write down the lines real fast and get them up for the show. Lions money line against the Chiefs. Tim Earl's in it up. He wants to really go crazy there opening day. Money line, really? Oh. Mike says tough schedule for the Eagles, but I think the NFC is there for the taking again. Other than our Cowboys, it's the Cowboys, but they find ways to lose. I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, it's wide open. 49ers have no quarterback. Who's stepping forward? Where's the competition coming from? Seattle? I mean, Dallas is going to be good, right? I mean, they'll be all right. They have enough talent where they should win 10 games to get into the playoffs. Who else is challenging you? I'll wait. Who? I mean, Minnesota, the Lions are. Come on, let's be honest. The Lions are going to make it to the Super Bowl. That defense could get shredded any second. Who's the team? Someone's going to be a sleeper team out of blue. Is it the Giants? Giants, Dallas, Philly out of the NFC. I mean, I think Seattle's going to be good. I don't think the Rams are going to be good. Arizona's going to be terrible. Who do we got in the South? Who do you got? You got Tampa Bay, New Orleans, Carolina. I mean, it's a mess. And then you look at the AFC. It's crazy. Eagles should repeat. They should be favored to come out of the NFC. Commanders money line. I wouldn't dare take Arizona. Can't take Arizona. Hopkins still there, but right. From what I saw, he was supposed to be moved or trying to get traded. Browns money line 2.5. Yeah, because I think the Browns win. Everybody's gonna be all over Cincy minus 2.5. Crazy football. Yeah, crazy. It will be here soon, Team Money. It's right around the corner. I mean, it's May. Let's be honest. 2 months from now, it'll be training camps, and then you got what's that? August 3rd Hall of Fame game. I lean the Bears. The Packers have more talent. Packer. I mean, you got a guy who's been in that system long enough. Nobody's breathing down his shoulder. I think you'll get a spirited effort out of him and everybody else who's on that offense, where it's not their fault when the quarterback does something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might take a Green Bay. I might take a Green Bay future to win a division. Team, maybe some Eagles reverse line. Pats are done. Yeah, Pats are not going to be good. Miami money line. Miami to win the AFC East. I can't bet Tim. I mean, Tua is a hit away from Queer Street. Man, the guy gets hit. He's twitching on the ground like he's having a seizure. Come on. No way. First game of the year. I mean, Bush come in there and clean him out. That's it. He's gone. Who's the backup? Who's coming in? Bridgewater to the rescue? I mean, no. You can't bet a future on Miami. No way. I mean, I guess you could. It'll be a decent number, but well, I want to find out what's his over-under of completing games. How many games are going to start this year? 10? Jets under 47? Yes. Team on Harden playing like boo-boo and Tatum got hot fire. Is that what it was? I was like, man, I saw he's 4-13. I'm like, really? You're going to take shots. Make them, Harden. What are you doing to me here? Team money lines aren't going to be good this year. Waste some money thinking they'll be good. Again, give me the Packers out of the Central, man. I think or the North. They're the North now, right? Change more divisions. My Colts will reclaim the AFC South. I don't know. Not in this decade. I mean, really, Gardner Minshew and Richardson. The guy played 13 games. He's the answer. Any rumor that Andrew Luck's going to the Redskins? Is that true? Team money. My Giants won't be doing anything long as Jones is QB. Dumbest draft pick of 31 years. I just can't believe it. He's the number one. Listen, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, baby, gets paid more money than Mahomes and Lamar and all these cats. He took, as I said all season, the guy wasn't fumbling, wasn't bumbling. Who's his coach now? What happened to Josh Allen? Stupid mistakes. Running like he's got a loaf of bread in his hand. Sometimes coaching matters. Coaching matters a bit in this league. Say that all the time, especially quarterbacks. These young guys come into crap teams with new head coaches, and they're done in 3 years. It's win now or else. Jordan Love got to sit behind a psychopath? For sure. A crazy dude. But a Hall of Famer. Maybe he picked up some stuff. Let's go down with the Colts. Come on. No way. Michael, Sixers blew it tonight. Terrible. Listen, it was just, I thought they were going to pull it out. They rallied all the way back. They couldn't make a shot. I'm annoyed myself. I had them. Had them. It hurts. I got to write it down. It's a loser. That's a loser. I was doing good. Now I'm down for the year with my NBA. Thanks, Philadelphia. All right. That's it. We're out of here. Heat tomorrow. Leafs under. MLB, Tigers plus money, Natties plus money, Angels under the total, Cards over the total, Rockies as a doggy as well. Plus Dollar Daddy in effect. Tim, he's been working my OnlyFans page, my Plus Dollar Daddy page with all my underdogs. He loves that name. James is in the house. Good to see you, James. We are out of here. Lock it in to King. Have a good night. Midday money tomorrow. I'll see you high noon.